Whew. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Go ahead and double tap on my screen as you come in. Auntie Nay is the first one on the live this morning over here on TikTok. Okay, Elaine is the first one over here on IG this morning, and Rachel White is the first one over here on Facebook this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, ladies. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on that screen. Y'all already know what time it is. It's Monday. Happy new day, happy new day, happy new day. It is time to get up and get into what? Walk, word, and worship. We do this every single Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until around 9:30 and 9:30 a.m. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, Miss Cherry T? I see you this morning. Doris 127, good morning to you. Heather Geegan, I saw you popping in. Inspiring Queen, how are you this morning? Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. Yes, I am high energy this morning. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. Yes, I am high energy this morning. Yes, I am extremely excited this morning. Yes, I am feeling good, feeling great this morning. Good morning, Felicia. Felicia, how you doing, man? Be missing you. Be popping in at the end of the live. I'm glad to see you in the beginning this morning. What's up with your Lynn 21, BK Danielle 17? How are you, Danielle? Danielle, I see you over there on Facebook. The Kimberly Clark, good morning to you as well. How y'all doing this morning? Listen, I feel good. I don't know about y'all, but I'm telling you right now, I feel amazing on this here beautiful day. Felicia back. She said, Coach, I'm back, and I got the first badge of the morning. And she got the first badge of the morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. If you were just happy to be here this morning, if you woke up this morning and you say, you know what, I just thank you for choosing me this morning. Double tap on my screen real quick. Double tap on that screen. Hit that share button real quick. Good morning, sweet baby trees. How you doing? Cherie 21, come on, double tap on that screen. I'm just happy to be here. If you give it up for just being happy to be here, I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be in the number. Come on, double tap on that screen. Oh, grandkids got back to school? Oh, okay. Shirley Thompson, appreciate those stars this morning. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. Let me get some love on TikTok and Instagram real quick. I see them stars coming. Thank you, Danielle, for the stars. Double tap on that screen. Let me get five. I need 5 badges so we can get started on IG. And we are at, what, 3.8K on TikTok. Get us on up to 10K real quick. Appreciate you, Hope. Appreciate those stars over there on Facebook, man. Y'all double tap on that screen. What's going on, Renee? I see you tapping in over there. How y'all doing this morning? Tracy, good morning to you on IG. How are you this morning? Appreciate you tapping into my live video. Carolyn, good morning. Good morning to you. Benny Simpson is slid in. There you go, Benny. I appreciate you this morning. There we go. Bingham, how you doing this morning? Good morning. I'm going to tell you what, it's a good day to have a good day. Right? Let's just say that first and foremost. It's a good day to have a real good day. Thank you, Nikki Eason. Appreciate you so much for that badge, man. Yes, a good day to have a good day. And no matter whatever it is that you're going through right now, I want you to know that you're going to still make it out of that situation. Your situation, your current situation, what you're dealing with right now, sweetheart, that's not going to be the end of you. That's not going to be the thing that's going to take you out. It's most definitely not. Understand that that's the enemy's job, to keep you in a state of where you're sad and you're depressed and you're stressed out and you're a Debbie Downer and you're a pity party Patty. That's what his job is, to make you feel like you're less than, to make you feel like you're not good enough. But baby, if you woke up this morning and you're clothed in your right mind, you have the activities of your limbs, then guess what? You are already experiencing a blessed morning. You are already experiencing God's grace. You're already experiencing his mercy already this morning. So for that alone, if you didn't have nothing else to put your hands together for, if you didn't have nothing else to have gratitude in your heart about, if you didn't have nothing else that you wanted to exalt his name about this morning, that right there all by itself is more than enough. Put it in my chat real quick, baby. That's more. Just put more than enough, more than enough. That's more than enough. I woke up and my heart is full this morning. I woke up, my heart It's full this morning. It's filled with gratitude. It's filled with praise. It's full this morning, man. I'm telling you right now, like it's a thing when you wake up every single day and you look at your life and you see the way that God is working. When you look at your life and you see the way that He's opening doors and creating different opportunities in your life, when I say create, like you're in places that you ain't never thought you would be in. You're doing things that you ain't never thought that you would be doing. You feeling a level of joy and peace in your life that you've never experienced a day in your life. Now when you wake up, before you started working on yourself, waking up feeling sad and depressed, feeling like all down and not wanting to function, not wanting to do this and that, and then all of a sudden now you wake up. When you wake up, you waking up with a praise in your heart. You waking up and you happy. You waking up and you feeling full. When you going through different things in life, before you started working on yourself and locking in the way that you needed to, you go through something and you'll be sitting over there crying. You'll be laying in the bed crying. You'll have all kind of negative conversations, and you'll be over there not knowing if you coming or going because the doctor said this, the judge said that, and I think this and I think that, and then all of a sudden now you start working on yourself. When you start working on yourself and you start tapping in, you don't even care. Come on, double tap on the screen. You don't even care what the doctor say no more. You don't even care what the judge be talking about no more. You don't be caring what going on from here to there to over there. You don't be caring no more. Why? Because what God gonna do, God gonna do. Hello, somebody, that be your new mindset. Boy, I tell you what, it's again. I told y'all, it be your new mindset. Some of y'all getting scared by y'all new mindset. You say, Coach, you know what? I've been working on myself so much, I don't even care no more. Can we talk about it, Coach? I've been working on myself so much. I've been pouring into myself so much, prioritizing myself so much, making sure that I am my most valuable player on my team. That I've been doing me for the past couple of months, and guess what? I done got to a place where I don't even care no more what other folk gonna do. They gonna do whether they here or they not here. Guess what? That ain't gonna stop nothing. That ain't gonna slow up nothing or pause nothing. I get up every single day and I get in there and get through my morning routine. I get on morning walk and worship. I just schedule time to center myself throughout the day where I could just over there talk to just me and God. Understand that my lunch break I used to spend in the break room with everybody. I sit over there, you hear all the news, all the juice from the job. Now I go out to my car and I go ahead and get my 2 chapters in. Now I pull over the chair to the side and I get my 2 chapters in. I go ahead and get my reading done right then and there. You know what I'm saying? I'm focusing on myself. And one thing that I've noticed since I started focusing on myself is that my life is a whole lot more peaceful. I'm at peace. Understand that I'm sleeping easy. My appetite is up. My energy is up. I'm able to think clearly. You know what I'm saying? I'm experiencing things that I've never experienced before in my body wise, right? And the thing about it is you were already experiencing it, but you were so busy thinking about what other folk had going on and paying attention to other folk that you wasn't paying you no attention. Your body will never lie to you. Your body been told you to get away from them folk. Your body been told you that them folk wasn't good for you. Your body been told you all these things, but because you were so wrapped up in all of everything from everybody that you did not even know. And now that you done pulled back, you like, get somebody else to do it. Yeah, baby. Get somebody else to do it. If you living in that right now, I see you, Kira. Kira say facts. Get somebody else to do it. Why? Once you experience that level of peace, you will never want to be reconnected to anything that has any type of drama or chaos attached to it. So do not be afraid because you're starting to feel like you don't care about a lot of things anymore. Like, man, Pete, somebody called me and I just, you know what? I ain't even called back. Yeah, because you already knew within yourself, like if I call back, that's going to be a 4-hour conversation about nothing. Come on, that's going to be a 4-hour conversation about nothing. They want to talk to me about something that they really ain't even about to change. That was going to be waste my time and waste my energy, my effort, and it made me mad. So no, I did not call. And guess what? You don't have to feel bad about that. That's you choosing your peace. That's you saying, look, I don't have the time to deal with that. I'm not going to sit up there and ruin my day, ruin my good mood because this is what you got going on. Understand that. A lot of people right now, they got that what? D&D. They got the D&D extension right now. Instant extended. It used to be just during the times when you were asleep. Now you got that thing going all day long. Spiritual G. Appreciate that cash app. What you got? You got it on all day long. I'm screening my calls. Don't call me, text me first, because I have to decide whether or not I have the mental capacity to deal with you. That's right. I'm screening all of my calls. Don't just call me. Send me a text message first, because I have to decide whether or not I have the mental capacity to deal with what I know that you come with, baby. Yeah, that's right. Because see, sometimes you start to feel bad because you're no longer interested in the conversations that you used to be in, or you don't feel as connected to the people that you used to think that you were so connected to. And you start to feel bad. You start to feel guilty, like, dang, coach, I want to fix myself. I want to work on my life and everything, but I didn't know that it was going to change me the way that it's changing me. And now, I didn't know this. And then you start to pull back because you start to see people that you love and you thought you was going to end this thing with, that y'all are distant now. Y'all done got distant. Y'all right there in the same space, still working the same job. Some of you still in the same relationship, in the same relationship, in the same house and all of that. But it's distance. I don't see you. I don't see you the way that I used to see you. I don't see you the way that I used to see you. I don't enjoy the messy conversations. I don't enjoy being involved in this. It's just, that's not for me. And what I'm telling you this morning is, do not abort your mission. Don't throw away your assignment because you're starting to feel bad for having to leave people that you loved. That's part of the growth. That's part of your development. Everybody won't be able to go, my love. Understand that. And you can love them honestly. Listen to me with your heart. You can love them and you can pray for them every single day. You can love them and you can make sure you keep them uplifted on a regular basis. You can love them and reach out to them whenever you have the time to say, hey, look, I was just checking on you. But it's okay for you to outgrow people. It's okay for you to outgrow relationships. It's okay for you to outgrow friendships. It's okay for you to outgrow a job. It's okay for you to outgrow a church. When you feel like it's no longer servicing you, then it's okay for you to outgrow it. The thing about it is, we'll go our whole entire life feeling like we gotta stay connected. And if we don't stay connected, then we're not real. That we gotta stay connected, and if we don't stay connected, then we fake. Or I can't believe that you're going to just leave me like that, and we done been through everything together, and then all of a sudden you start working on yourself, and now all of a sudden, you listening to that lady and you want to change this and you want to change that about yourself. Everything was good until you start doing this. Everything was okay until you start hanging out with them chosen people. Now you want to walk around with your head in the air. You want to walk around with your little chest up. You think everybody wrong and you right because of this and because of that. Yeah. Can we talk about it? Everybody wrong and you right. Yeah, people get mad. Come on. People get mad at you when you start growing, when you start evolving in life. Your family members will say it. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't just with the chosen family and with me. It's also with church. Have you ever been going to church? You wasn't going to church at first. And the moment that you start going to church and you start going to Bible study and you started participating in the church functions, the first thing that they'll start saying is what? Oh, you letting that church change you. Just because you going to church and you doing this and that don't mean that you got to do this and you have to do that. Well, yeah, they'll get into that. And I want you to know that that's all manipulation. That's all manipulation. That's all manipulation. Write it inside of the chat real quick. Baby, that's all manipulation. That's exactly what the enemy wants you to think. That's exactly what the enemy wants you to feel. He wants you to make you feel as though you're wrong for changing, that you're wrong for outgrowing, that you're wrong for evolving, that you're wrong for healing, that you're wrong for prioritizing yourself and learning how to love yourself the way that you need to love yourself. It is all manipulation. That's it. That's all. Out of all the things things in the world. You mad that I'm going to church? Out of all the things in the world, you upset because I'm going to Bible study? And all the things in the world, you mad at me because I got into a mental health support group that teach me how to love myself, how to value myself, how to respect and honor myself, how to lift me up, exalt me, and put me first in my life. You mad at that? Do you hear how that sounds when you say it out loud? How can you be bothered by me working on me? How can you be angry about me working on me? Why does me growing and evolving hurt you so much? Because they know that it's going to shift the dynamic of the relationship. They know that, yeah, come on, it sounds crazy. Because they know that it's going to do what? It's going to shift the dynamic of the relationship. If you start really locking into yourself and working on yourself every day, if you start prioritizing yourself, if you start patting your own back, understand that it's saluting yourself, giving yourself the credit that you really deserve for the work that you're really putting into your life. When you start doing stuff like that, then you start to see that you had it in you all along to do exactly what you needed to do in your life. That everything else that you were doing, that you were leaning on, everybody else that you was running to for confirmation, for validation, for acceptance and approval, that those people really wasn't contributing nothing to what it was that you was doing. You had it in you to do all along. You were capable of doing it all alone. And those people were just simply reaping benefits of what they would work that they hadn't put in. They was reaping benefits up off of you. They was gaining up off of you. They were coming up and coming up off of you. Why? Because you didn't know any better. Friends say, woo, come on. If you didn't been in that situation, send me some love, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Let's just say, ooh, just say, yeah, just say ouch real quick and send a gift, say ouch, send a badge, say ouch, send some stars like, ooh, I done been in them situations right there before. Ooh, buddy. Yep, I done been there, coach. Yep, that was definitely me. Come on, Felicia. Yeah, done been right there. Here I am. Yeah, I'm thinking, come on, we got to be honest. I know I done been there a time or two. I can't even lie, a time or two. That's right. Here I am. I'm giving it to you. I did it for a whole entire year. Those that know. I went on a tour and I was on a tour a whole year. I carried somebody a whole entire year. Those that know. Double tap on the screen. Oh yeah, because you didn't have the confidence that you needed to know that you could have done it all by yourself. You didn't have the self-esteem to know that you could do it all by yourself. Understand that. Come on, let's be real. I'm all about transparency. I'm all about transparency. I'm all about growth and development. I'm not more special than nobody that's on here. We're all growing together. We're all evolving together. Understand that I believe in being real, because if you can't be real about what you got going on in your life, you sure can't come over here and try to tell me nothing about mine. Hello, somebody tell me what you did when you was in them situations. Tell me how you got out of that situation. If you ain't never experienced nothing, you ain't about to tell me nothing. And when I was in that situation, I paid somebody's bills for a whole entire year. Because I felt like I needed it. I felt like I couldn't handle it doing it all by myself. And I just want you to declare it over your life real quick. No free rides. No free rides. Come on. Where you at? Let's be real. Tell the truth, shame the devil, baby. Come on. No free rides. No free rides. No free rides. Here you are. You out here. You doing all the work. You doing the work. Come on. You doing the work. Everything that you need to be able to get the job done, you already possess it. It's already in the inside of you. Understand that you don't need a soul to be able to do what God has already called you to do, what he's anointed you to do, what he's appointed to you to do, what he's assigned you to do. In this season that we in, quarter 3, baby, I'm gonna tell you right now, you might have got a little ride in the beginning of the year, but baby, as of this moment, no free rides. You ain't getting no more free rides, baby. Hello, somebody, what? Yeah, you ain't got no gas money. Do not hop in my car. If you don't plan on helping with the driving, do not get in my car. There will be no free rides. Come on, double tap on the screen. No free rides, but we rely on other people. Thank you, Krista, for the cash app. We rely on other people when we're not really trusting ourselves ourselves the way that we need to. And majority of the time, it comes from the pain that we've experienced. It becomes from the fear of failing, the fear of being embarrassed, the fear of not knowing for sure if you can really pull it off the way that you need to pull it off. And I want you to know that just like I had to learn, understand that, baby, when you with Christ, when you locked in with him, when he says greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world, when he said that, baby, I want you to know that you can sit in that, you can lean in that, and you can soak right there in that. When he say that you don't need nobody but me, that I'm bigger than me and you together, baby, that's it. I'm living it. Turn right back around. Put the tour together. Selected the dates that came to mind first. No special order. And every single one, we went out and we did work. It's been nothing but a blessing. It's been nothing but a blessing. And my mindset is always, whether it's 10 people in the room or it's 100 people in the room, you go in and you do work. Whether you got a crowd or you just got a couple of folk, you deal with what's there. And every single time that we've showed up for Get in the Room tour, it's been nothing but a blessing, nothing but positive feedback. You walk into the room and the energy in the room is so much love. It's so welcoming. It's so, it reel you in. Understand, do not limit yourself. Do not limit yourself. Do not sit over there and think that you need other people to be able to get the job done. There will be no free rides. If you want to get to where I'm going, if you want to do what it is that I'm doing, you're going to have to get up and you're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to get up and you're going to have to get active. You're going to have to get up and you're going to have to tap into yourself, because the enemy wants to keep you in a state of thinking that you need other people in order for you to be able to get the job done, and will come in and try to manipulate you into feeling guilty and into feeling bad and into feeling like you're not solid or you're not real because you simply said, I outgrew it. I outgrew it. Yeah. This is my growing season. This is my growing season. And one thing, this is my growing season. This is my growing season. You can put that in your notes real quick. Come on, this is my growing season. And I have a divine right to be able to choose to grow. I don't have to stay stuck. I don't have to stay stagnant. I don't have to allow the enemy to stifle my feet with confusion. Even though I love you as a family member, as a friend, on the job, whatever, I still have to choose me first. I still have to pick me first. I still have to prioritize me first. And I cannot love you more than I love me. I cannot come through for you more than I come through for me. I cannot do for you more than what I'm doing for me. Understand that those days have come and gone. Baby, understand that I'm not giving to nobody nothing that I need. What she say? Oh, I'm not dipping into my cup to give to anybody. Anything that's on the outside, you're more than welcome to. But I will not deplete the person that I am to make sure that somebody else is getting what they need. Baby, those times have come and gone, and it's okay. It's what growing pains. Yeah, it's growing. It's growing pains. What you experience? Oh, I'm experiencing some growing pains. I'm experiencing some hurt that I didn't know that was going to come along with me walking away from people so that I could fix myself. I'm experiencing some growing pains. I didn't know that I was going to upset so many people by me choosing to love myself. I'm experiencing some growing pain because I did not realize that people get mad when you start living outside of the limits that they have established for your life. I didn't know that people would get angry when they started to see you succeed in life, to see you evolve in life, to see you have in life. I did not realize that would cause separation and division. I did not know that it would upset your family. I did not know that it would upset your friend group. I did not know that would ruin some people's jobs when they started to see that you was making more money with your business than you was on the job. So now they're counting your pockets and trying to figure out, why do you even need this job anymore if you over here doing this and this? That ain't even for you to worry about. My job, as long as I'm doing my job, why are you worried about what I'm doing on the outside? Why are you worried about about what I got going on the outside. If I show up here and clock in on time, do the job that I was hired to do in the way that I was hired to do it, why are you worried about what type of car that I drove up in here in? Why are you worried about what my Facebook page say that I have or what I got going on? Why? Because people are always watching. You pocket watching me. You trying to figure out what I got going on. You trying to figure out how I'm living. And that's how people do. They want to keep you in a place where you only have the bare minimum. They want to keep you in a place where you're always scraping the bottom. They want to keep you in a place where you're never living up to what they feel like, oh, you ain't good enough to get up here. You ain't good enough. You don't look the part to be right there. They don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you evolve. They don't want to see you have. They don't want to see you succeed in life. And that's the reason why you have to make up your mind that what you're doing, I'm doing this for me, baby, whether you like it or not. Whether you like, yeah, come on. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do for me. And that's going to be whether you like it or not. That's going to be whether you on board or not. Understand that when I said that I've gone through it twice, I said I did it one time last year. Those that know, that's what I done last year. Because I had to build up my strength to do it. I had to build up my strength, my knowledge and understanding. That was going to be the first time that I was ever out there doing what I was doing. And I just needed to make sure. And so, yeah, God dealt with me. He dealt with me it was around August, October that he started saying to me, hey, look, you're going to go back out next year. And next year when you go out, you're going out solo. When you go out next year, you're going out. And when your tour date drop, it's going to be you. Understand that you have a word that I want to put out there. I want you to have the time. I want you to have the energy to be able to love every single one that come out there, to love on everybody that came out there. I don't need you to feel like you got to rush. I want it to flow. Understand that I want it to flow. So when I started promoting the Get in the Room tour, I told y'all then, I said, it won't be no regular tour. This is going to be an experience. Understand that because I already knew how he was going to enter the room. I already knew how he was going to bless the room. I already knew what he was giving me to bring to the room. So I spoke highly about the room. Everybody that was connected to me, they started saying, get in the room, get in the room, get in the room. The hashtag was get in the room. Everybody knew why. Because we were promoting the intimacy, getting to know you, getting to know him on a whole nother level. So when you walk into the room, and it's like, yeah, I'm supposed to be here, baby. Whatever gonna drop the day, whatever coming up the day, baby, I'm supposed to be here. That's the energy, that's the love, that's the welcoming that you feel when you walk through the door. You already know that right there, that's home right there. As one of my supporters' mom would say, she coming to my church. Do you know how amazing it is to have one of the mothers? Because we call them mothers. I'm 46, so when they older than me, that's a mother. Understand that they see things different. They feel things differently. Understand they feel energies. They are connected in a way that us, as we're coming up, we will one day get there, but we're not there yet, right? But when they say, I'm coming, she said, I didn't know why we had to drive so long. Now, mind you, she was on the plane and drove. She did a lot, right? She said, I didn't know why we had to drive so long to get to your church. But I'm coming back to your church. Do you know how that hit me? To know that she felt like coming into the conference felt like church. And she felt like I felt like it felt like you was in church. You know how you have good old church? You walk into the room. When you walk into the room of the church, baby, you feel love. You feel welcome. You feel peace. You feel like you just got a word. Understand that. In other words, I feel like I just got a word in here. I feel like it was some preaching that just happened in here. I feel like I just went somewhere, and that where I went, there was definitely a presence of the Spirit of the Most High God. You have to understand, baby, I'm telling you. And not only that, I'm out in Chicago. I was in Chicago because I came there straight from the hospital. That's when I first had my episode on the road and ended up in the hospital. Showed up to the event, still swole up as we taking pictures. She came up there because she had her camera all the time, pulled out her camera. And she said, I want to take a picture. So I put her under my arm and I said, well, come on, let's take our picture then, Mama. We take our picture and she looked at me. She said, I'm coming back to your church. Her baby gonna bring her back to my church. She coming back to my church. I think she coming to Nashville. Say, I'm coming back to your church. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be connected. Do not allow anybody to manipulate you into thinking that you're wrong for choosing you and choosing to follow what God has called you to do. Sometimes you gotta walk away. Sometimes you gotta cut ties with folk. Sometimes, it's okay to outgrow them. It's growing pains. I love you, but I gotta let you go. I love you, but I know that where I'm going and what it is that I'm doing, it's not in alignment together. How you want to do this and how I want to do this, it's not the same way. There's a difference with people, and not just with sellers and servers. Understand that you have some people, you're running a business. Understand, you're running a business. I'm running a ministry where it's not on the same page. You're running a business. I'm running a ministry. They do not go hand in hand. If I was to do that, then I would just be like the same churches that folk complain about. Why does everything cost? Why is it an extra fee for this? And why you can't do that? There's a difference in between people who show up in this ministry versus people who are running a business. There's a difference. That's why you have to vet people that you're connected to. You can't, just because it looked like a good opportunity, don't mean that it's always a good opportunity. Just because it looked like it's going to do this and it's going to do that for you, understand that everything comes with a price. Hello, somebody. I'm talking to whoever it is right now. You got a business opportunity on the table and you don't even know whether or not you want to take it or not, because it'll open up some doors for you, but you don't know if it's going to be the right doors. You want to jump out there and you want to do it and you want to work with that individual, but in the back of your mind, you don't know if y'all really gonna get along or not. You over there trying to feel like, I'm trying to see what I'm gonna do, and it's bothering you and you're scared to make that decision because in the back of your mind you're thinking, I don't even know if we're gonna be on the same page. And I want you to do me a favor. Listen to your gut. Listen to your gut. Listen to your intuition. It's not gonna lie. Before you jump out there and you make the mistake of connecting to yourself to somebody that's not in alignment with what it is that you're doing, how you're doing it, make sure you pray. Make sure you fast. Make sure you seek his guidance before you do whatever it is that you're thinking about doing. Make sure you fast. Make sure you pray. Make sure you seek his guidance. Understand that ain't nothing wrong with it. Ask for that confirmation. Ask for that confirmation. God, is this you? Is this what you want me to do? Is this how you want me to move? Is this what you want me to give up right here? How do you want me to do it? Understand that, and he's going to give it to you every single time. You might not like the answer that you get, but you're going to get an answer. And sometimes, and let me just talk about that real quick too. When you don't get the answer that you want to get, you have to know how to accept that. Understand that when you don't get the yes that you want to get, you have to learn how to accept that. Because trust me when I tell you, Jonah, when you decide to go out there and go your own way, don't get to the point, don't think for 1 second that you're not going to end up in a whale's belly. I just want to say it to you like that, because sometimes y'all be getting the answer that y'all know that y'all got, and he been and told you already, do not do that, do not go over there, do not connect, do not work with them folks, and what you doing is not in alignment together. I don't want that attached to your name, attached to your brand. But because you're so thirsty to be on top, so thirsty to be with the in crowd and trending with the in crowd, you go over there and connect yourself with them folks. And when you get over there and connect yourself with them folks, you get over there and Jonah, belly of the whale, baby. Come on. Okay, well, look, do me a favor. Send me some love on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Because let's just tell the truth. I'm going to say it like this right here for the people that may not understood it. It's been some times in your life where you had already knew that you shouldn't have done it, but you went over there and did it anyway. And once you did it over there anyway, you said, dang, I knew I should have just did this by myself. I really should have just went ahead and done this by myself, because if I would have did this by myself, I would have did this a little bit differently. I would have started a little bit earlier because I was waiting on them to confirm what they was going to do. I would have got started earlier. I probably would have did this, and this, but because I was working with somebody, friends say, ouch, come on, let's be real. But because I was working with somebody, I had to compromise my ideas. Because I was working with somebody, I had to listen to what they wanted to do and put what they wanted to do inside of what I wanted to do, even though I knew that that's not really what I wanted to do. Understand that, but I did it anyway. Yeah, come on now. Yeah, we all done been in that situation before, and then you sit back and you look at it and you're like, wow, that's not real. Yeah, that didn't give what I wanted to give. And it didn't give what you wanted to give. You over there and you mad as all get out too. Because that's not the representation that you wanted of your business. That's not the representation that you wanted of your brand. That's not the representation that you wanted of your person, period. And because you wasn't able to put your best foot forward, because you was trying to cater to the needs of somebody else and make sure that they were good, because you didn't get to put your best foot forward, you don't know how many other potential customers that just might have been out there at that event that was willing to book you had they seen your best work. Had they seen your best work, had they got the best version of you instead of the version that was over there, you know what I'm saying, that was mad and somewhat distant because you didn't get to do exactly what you wanted to do. So as a business owner, come on, she said, wow. Let's be real. Understand that as a business owner, we are our worst critics. Understand that we watch everything that got something to do with our business, everything that got something to do with our brand. We watch it closely. Hear me. And don't nobody think about it like how we think about it. Don't nobody dissect it the way that we dissect it. So yes, even in the middle of an event, people might be saying, oh, you did such a good job, but you over there to the left saying, I know I could have did this so much better. I could have added this. I could have moved that. I should have did this. I should have did that. And it's hard to connect with people when you have that type of mindset. When you got that type of weight on your mind, it's hard for you to focus. So you compromise your potential customers because you're present but not really present. So you don't really get out there and pass out your cards the way you need to. You don't really get out there and interact with the folk the way that you need to. You don't have that smile on your face that you need to make them feel welcome, you know what I'm saying, the way that you need to, because you're not really comfortable in the environment that you're in. Oh, okay. I'm just saying. Let's just be real. Because so you don't know what you done passed along the way. What are you saying, Coach? I'm saying that in the season that we're in right now, you got to know who you are. And you have to know whose you are. You have to know who you are. And you also have to know whose you are. Sometimes you know who you are. And you don't struggle with that. You know who you are, but you seem to forget whose you are. Yeah, make sure you're writing it down. It's two things in quarter three that you have to know, right? And yeah, it's two things in quarter three. We're in quarter three, the second month of quarter three. Not only do you need to know who you are, you also have to know whose you are. Because sometimes y'all be getting that twisted. Y'all be acting like y'all don't serve the Most High God. Y'all be acting like he can't have what you need supernaturally supplied to you. Y'all be forgetting that he parted the Red Sea. Y'all be forgetting that he caused the plague to come on some folk just to protect his folk. Y'all be forgetting that he made 2 cows bring the ark covenant back home. Y'all be acting like y'all be forgetting that he can do exceedingly and abundantly all that we can ask or think, that he can make things behave in a way that is not natural for them to behave in. Y'all, come on. Wait a minute, Coach. Yeah, come on. I start talking about him and I get excited. I get too excited. I be ready to get fired up. Real quick. Yeah, I start talking about him. Man. Yeah, because sometimes you have to, you be forgetting whose you are. You know who you are. You can tell somebody who you are just like that. You can go ahead and run it down to them play by play. Hey, my name is such and such. This is what I do. This is the service that I provide. All of that. But then you start to forget whose you are. The moment that adversity comes, you forget whose you are. You forget that he's able to have it supernaturally supplied. You forget that you don't have to look at things the way that everybody else look at things. You forget that you have what? Exception attached to your name. Understand that in this season of your life, going into quarter three, while we over here in the second month, I double dare you to start stepping out of your comfort zone. I dare you to start stepping out of those old outdated patterns and things that you've been taught and start doing something different. Start challenging yourself. Take on some of that hard stuff. Now, because I want to do some of that hard stuff. I need to test my strength real quick. I need to test my strength. Let me get some of that hard stuff. I'm not trying to take the easy route. I'm not always wanting to do what's easy. I want to do, I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to evolve. I need to test my endurance. I need to test my strength. That's right. Stop running from that hard stuff. Get over there and get to it. Understand that this is your life. This is your life. You have to lock into that. This is your life. You got to be willing to challenge yourself. This is your life. How far you go, how far you grow, it's going to be left up to you. So you have a decision that you have to make. It's how bad do I want it? How bad do I want that thing? How bad do I want to grow to that level? How bad do I want to launch the business, start the brand? How bad do I want to walk away from the job? How bad I want to leave this dysfunctional relationship? How bad do I want to break out of these generational curses? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Because how bad you want it is going to determine how far and how hard you're going to push yourself. Because you can tell when somebody really wants something versus I can do it, but it don't really matter to them. You can tell when somebody wants something bad, or when they want something bad, they're willing to go the extra mile. When they want something bad, they're willing to make the sacrifices. When they want something bad, they're willing to remove the fear. When they want something bad, they're willing to remove the excuses. When they want something bad, they're willing to move all of the distractions. When they want something bad enough, they get tunnel vision about that thing. They get locked into that thing. They don't talk about nothing but that thing. Their mind is not focused on nothing but that thing. Have you seen somebody that wanted something and they wanted it so bad that they ate, they slept, they breathed that particular thing? Why? Because whatever it is that your mind is focused on is what it's going to produce. Right there, you'll be locked into it. You don't see nothing but that. Talk about nothing but that. Even in your dreams, you start seeing yourself doing that same exact thing that you've been wanting to do. That's how bad that you gotta want it in this here season. You gotta get to that place in your life where you say, you know what, I want it so bad that I'm willing to walk away from anything or anybody that's not in alignment with it. Anybody that, I want you to understand, tread lightly, because one red flag and I'm up out of there. Breathe too deep and I'm up out of there. Understand that, sigh too much and I'm up out of there. Come with me one too many times with that negativity and I'm up out of there. Every time you come around, if you complaining and why, I'm up out of there. Why? Because I cannot afford to be distracted. I got tunnel vision. Tunnel vision, tunnel vision. Double tap on the screen, tunnel vision, tunnel vision. That's where I'm operating at. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? And when you can tell when a person wants something and they want it bad because everything that they say, everything that they do, every thought that they have is all wrapped around that. So what you say, Coach? I said, number one, you have to know who you are. Knowing who you are, what it is that you bring to the table. And a lot of times we know who we are. We can run down who we are. We can run down what we bring to the table and how we provide the whole table. And we can tear the table down and all of that. We don't have no problem with that. But we start to struggle when we start to forget whose we are. Understand that. And when you know whose you are, then you know that there's nothing that's off limits to you. What you say, Coach, when you know whose you are, then you realize that there's nothing that is off limits to you. Make sure you write that up under that note. Then you know that there's nothing that's off limits to you. Say it one more time for the folks in the balcony, that there's nothing off limits to you. When you know whose you are, then you know that there's nothing that's off limits to you, because he can have it supernaturally supplied to you. Understand that. You may not know how it's going to come to you. You may not know how you're going to get that breakthrough. You may not know how that door is going to open. You may not know how that opportunity is going to come. All you do know is who you belong to. I know who I belong to, and I know that as long as I am in alignment with him, I know that as long as I am locked into him, I know that as long as I am following his direction, then there's no limits. Understand, there's no limits, baby. There's no limits. Understand that I can have it, and baby, I can have it. I can have it. You might look at me crazy, but I'm just trying to tell you, that's right. When you want it and you want it bad enough, and you lock in with him and you asking him that I need you to bless this, I need you to cover this right here, is this in alignment? Okay, give me my assignment, because I'm about to work that thing. Oh yeah, I'm about to work that thing. I'm about to lock into you. I'm ready for my press down, my shaking together and running over. That's what I'm ready for. I'm ready for you to endow me. That what you mean by endow? That means I don't want to sprinkle. I want you to pour it all over me. Hello, I want mine poured all over me. I don't know about y'all, but I'm at a place in my life where I'm sick and tired of barely making it, sick and tired of barely having it, sick and tired of the ends just simply meeting. I'm ready to lock in. I'm ready to really grow, and I don't want to grow and just be happy for a couple of days, grow and just be happy for a couple of weeks. I'm trying to have internal peace, internal joy, an overflow of it, that no matter what happens in my life, that I'm not shaken by the predicaments that I'm in, or the situations that I'm in, or the obstacles that I'm facing, or how dark it might be. I want to be so locked in with you that I have peace even in the middle of the storm, that I got peace in the middle of whatever it is that I'm going through. And in order for you to get to that place in your life, you have got to remember, above everything else, I know whose I am. I know whose I am, baby. Understand that. So even if it looks like it's all falling apart, that's what it's supposed to look like to you, because this ain't your vision. It's supposed to look like it's falling apart to you, because this right here ain't got nothing to do with you. It's supposed to look like it's falling apart to you, because this right here, this ain't about you. Understand that. You ain't supposed to know. Yeah, it's supposed to look just like how it's looking. So come on, coach, wait a second. You outside a little bit. You outside. You done tiptoed outside on the folks. Understand that. It's supposed to look like that to you. Understand that. Come on, Felicia. Come on, what you say? It's supposed to look like that to you, because what you doing looking at my paper anyway? Understand that. If your eyes was on your own paper, on your own life, then yeah, you wouldn't even know what it looked like over here. But because you over here got your eyes on my paper, to you it look like it's all falling apart. To you, it look like I'm at my lowest. To you, it look like I'm down bad. To you, it look like I ain't never gonna make it. To you, you looking at it like I'm not gonna come back from what I'm coming back from. But baby, little do you know that looks can be deceiving, baby. You thought it was falling apart, but because I know who I belong to, I know that it's all doing what? It's falling into place. Anything that is broken was supposed to be broken. Anything that was removed, it was supposed to be removed. Anything that got pulled out, it was because it was supposed to be poured out, because what he said was, I'm going to supply your every need. He said that I'm going to supply your every need, which means if he took something from me, if he broke something off of my life, if he removed something up out of my life, it was something that I did not need. Come on and teach. Hold up. Yeah. Double tap on the screen, baby. Oh, yeah, something, that news flash. Wait a minute. That's a new way to look at this thing. Hold on. News flash. Yeah. So I'm no longer looking at the stuff that got removed. I'm no longer looking at the broken relationship, broken friendship, broken familyship, broken this and that or whatever. I'm no longer looking at that stuff, baby. Because if he removed that out of my life, then guess what? That was supposed to be gone. He said, I'm going to supply your every need. And if he took it away from me, then that means that's not something that I need. I never needed that, but I thought that I needed it because I was being deceived. I thought that I needed the relationship because I was being deceived. Thought I needed the familyship because I was being deceived. Thought I needed that job in order for me to maintain, but I was being deceived. Thought that I needed to stay in that church because that's what my whole family had been in. But the truth of the matter is, I was being deceived, and that's what the enemy's job is, to keep you stuck, to keep you in environments codependent on things and people that you don't need. You don't need it. Oh. Yeah. Come on, Gigi. Come on. Yeah, that's a fact. Wait a minute. You walking way too heavy, coach. Wait a minute. Yeah, come on, Cena. Appreciate the stars over there. Let me get 5 badges. Let me get 7 badges. Let me get 7 badges on IG real quick. Double tap on my screen. Let me get 2 teddy bears. 2 teddy bears on TikTok. Double tap on that screen for me. Hit that share button. What you say? You been bamboozled. You been hoodwinked. You been finessed. Them folks done got over on you. They tried to make you think. They really convinced you into thinking that you weren't that girl. They really convinced you. They finessed you into thinking that you weren't that guy. They really finessed you. They bamboozled. They hoodwinked you into thinking that you didn't have it in you to do what you knew that you could do, and you believed them. Understand that. But on this morning, you have got to break out of that thinking. And you have to break out of that thinking. You have to accept the fact, you might have got over on me that time. You might have got the best of me that time. You might have finessed me that time. You may have done, you got me, good one, but baby, you gonna pay for that. And I say that so respectfully. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You go. This why I say send me some love first. Oh baby, yeah, you gonna pay, you gonna pay for that. Yeah, you bamboozled me, you finessed me, you deceived me. I know, but guess what? I'm taking ownership, I'm taking accountability for what I allowed you to do in my life. Understand that I let you do that. I really and truly did, because I didn't listen to my body, I didn't listen to my intuition, I didn't listen to my spirit of discernment. I knew that it wasn't the right thing to do. I knew. But here I am talking about, oh, I got a good heart, I'm such a loving person, and all of this here. I got wrapped up in what society said good person was, and I started giving folk the best of me. Thank you so much for that teddy bear, Crystal. That's what I done. I made a mistake and I did that, so I'm accepting responsibility. But I'm accepting responsibility, so the consequences is on me. I'm gonna suffer the consequences. I'm gonna walk through the door of shame. This what I done. It is what it is. But just because, don't think that that's the end though. Oh, come on, coach, you're about to teach something. Hold on. But don't think that that's the end though. Understand that I'm gonna suffer the consequences of what it is that I gotta go through. I'm gonna take it to the chin. Understand, I tell my people all the time, head up, chest out. Head up, chest out. Thank you, Helen, for the teddy bear. Head up, chest out. Whatever it is that you gotta face in your life, based on the decisions that you've made in your life, you face it head on, chest out. You ain't dodging no smoke. Understand that you're not dodging no smoke, because the moment that you start dodging the smoke about your life, that's when people feel like they can take things and dangle them over your head. That's when people start taking things, your mistakes that you've made and things like that, and try to embarrass you by them, try to humiliate you with them. So you have to take it head up, chest out. Take it straight to the chin, baby. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I done. That was the mistake that I made. And guess what? I'm no longer that individual. And when you show up like that, what are you doing, coach? I'm teaching them how to take back their power. You're letting people know, baby, I am unplaywittable. Hello, somebody, I'm unplaywittable. You can never expose me. I've already exposed myself. You can never tell something on me that I ain't already told myself. You can never talk about something to somebody that I ain't already talked about myself. I'm taking back my power. You will not dangle anything over my head. You will not try to humiliate me. You will not try to shame me. You will not try to embarrass me. You will, you can't expose me. I've exposed myself already. I'm unplaywittable, sweets. You got to find something else. The moment that you start speaking on me or trying to speak something about me, they gonna say, oh, she already done said that. Don't that's why I say you have to know who you are. Because when you know who you are, you're willing to stand up for you, baby. I know who I am. I know the mistakes that I made. I know what I'm capable of. Yeah, I ain't embarrassed by that. Thank you, Takesha. Appreciate those stars. I ain't embarrassed by that, baby. Go find you somebody else to play with. Oh, it ain't safe to play with me. Go find you somebody else to play with. It ain't safe to play with me. So I teach my people that no matter what it is that you go through in life, thank you, Shay Shay, no matter what it is that you're going through in life, you do not be embarrassed by nothing that you experience. I don't care if you was on the corner. I don't care if you were strung out. I don't care what it was that you were doing in your life. I don't care how many relationships that you've been in, how many marriages that you've been in. I don't care what you did, what decisions that you made, and the time in which you made those decisions. You don't let nobody make you feel bad about nothing that you've done in your life. Understand, those mistakes, those experiences is the reason why you are the man or the woman that you are right now today. You take it head up, chest out. That's it. That's all. Baby, you will not embarrass me. You won't make me feel bad. You won't make me feel like I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy, because I went through all of that and I'm still standing here talking to you, clothed in my right mind, activities of my limbs. Understand that, which means what? The same way God woke you up, he woke me up. The same way he gave you another chance, he gave me another chance. The same way he's still working in your life, he's still working in my life. Sweets, you are no better than me. Understand that my things were my things, your things was your things. That's it. That's all. I just got a little more experience than you. Come on. Yeah. I just got a little more experience than you. You ain't seen some of the places I've seen. Come on, hold on. You ain't seen some of the places that I've seen. You ain't had some of the experiences that I had, sweetheart, you don't know what it's like. Understand that. You don't know what that's like. You can never make me feel bad. You can never try to downplay me. And that's what you have to do. You have to accept the responsibilities of the decisions that you made in your life. Accept the fact that this is where I was, but baby, I am no longer that individual. And when you do that, you take back your power. When you do that, you shut the enemy completely down because he don't have anything left to play with. Understand that. He don't have nothing else to play with. Baby, I'm tired of hearing that same old thing that don't have no power no more. We tired of that already. So when you accept the responsibility, the consequences of your actions, and you go over there and you get it right with God. Come on, I just want to tell you though, because he's a forgiving God, he's a gracious God, he's a merciful God. Understand that. And all you got to do is be open and be honest with him, despite what anybody else done told you. I know they done made you feel like you was going to be condemned to hell our whole entire life, but unlearn that. That's not so. Unlearn that. Let that go, baby. Understand that he's gracious. He's kind. Understand he's forgiving. He's the God not of only a second chance, but another chance and another chance and another chance up after that. You are not too far gone. Understand that he said, I don't care where you go. You are still within my reach. All you got to do is whisper, really. All you got to do is whisper. And in some cases, he said, all you got to do is do what? Think on me. All you got to do is, yeah, I know your thoughts. I know the very amount of strands of hair that's on your head. I know how many tears that you've cried, and those tears that you cried, that's payment for the joy that I got over here for you. But all you got to do is remember whose you are. Once you remember whose you are, it's a game changer. Hello, somebody, it's a game changer. So now here you are, a person that have gone out and done all of these things that you feel so embarrassed by, all of these things that you think that you can never come back from, all of these things that you think, oh yeah, nobody's going to ever love me. Nobody's ever going to support me. Nobody's ever going to embrace me. I'm not going to be this and I'm not going to be that. Baby, understand something. Oh, Lord, I said this before in Miami. Last year, God will take somebody that everybody thought was a nobody. God, hold on one second. Let me put this on here. God will take somebody that everybody thought was a nobody and make him somebody in front of everybody. And he don't have to ask anybody. He don't have to get their acceptance. He don't have to get their approval. He don't have to get their green light. They ain't even got to be on board. What you say? They ain't. God will take somebody that everybody looked at like a nobody and make them somebody in front of everybody and never ask anybody. He don't have to get their acceptance. He doesn't have to get their approval. He doesn't have to get their green light for him to do what he's going to do in your life. The only person that he needs the word from is you. All he needs to know is that you're willing. Are you giving me your will? Are you releasing your will to me? Are you willing to follow my lead? Are you willing to accept your assignment? All he needs to do is secure the yes from you. After he gets the yes from you, it's all up from there. Hello, it's all up from there. And it doesn't matter if they like it or not. It doesn't matter if they support it or not. Understand that why? Because everybody is not your assignment. Everybody is not a part of your tribe. Would you say, Coach, for the folks in the very back, everybody is not a part of your assignment. Everybody is not a part of your tribe. And for the business owners, everybody's not a part of your clientele. Hello, somebody, sometimes you have to pass it up because all money ain't good money and your soul should not be for sale. I can't work with no anybody. I can't do business with just no anybody. I can't be connected to no anybody. Why? Because all money ain't good money. And this soul, oh baby, this ain't for sale. There's not a price tag attached to it. All you got to do is be right with him. And the moment that you're in alignment with him, the moment that you lock in with him and you are taking full responsibility, accountability for the things, the decisions that you've made, and you say, you know what, here I am. How Tamala said, take me to the king. I don't have much to bring. My heart is only broken. This is my offering. She showed up with a broken heart. I'm showing I ain't got nothing. I ain't got much to bring to this broken heart of mine. This is all I got. Hello? Sometimes you got to show up, and when you show up to God, you got to be, you have to be open and honest. This is all I got. Just put it in my chat real quick. In my chat, this is all I got. Baby, this is all I got. Hand out, baby. This is all I got, because sometimes that's how you feel in life, right? You show up, and when you show up, you feel like this is all I got. I don't have anything else. That's all I got is this broken heart. All I got is this cloudy mind. All I got is this low self-esteem, this broken confidence. I know that you know all the things that I've gone through. I know that you know that I've been sliding down the wall. I know that you know that I've been pacing the floor. I know that you know that I've been tiptoeing around life. Don't know if I'm coming or going. I don't know. But this right here, I'm coming to you. And when I come to you, I'm just letting you know that I'm coming to you in a complete mess. I'm coming to you in shambles. Baby, I'm coming to you in pieces. This is all that I got. That's it. This is all I got. That's it. And you have to be that open and that honest. You have to be that real. You have to be that direct. This is all that I got. That's it. And guess what he'll do? He'll take that all that you got. This is all that you got. He'll look at you and he'll put that little smile. I'm just thinking what I think that he'd do. He'll look at you and he'll put that little smile on, add a little bit of water to you at that moment. Follow what I'm telling you. Add a little bit of water to you, because he says what? I'm the potter. You are the clay. Understand? So I'm going to add a little bit of water to you. When you come to me, your tears going to be the water. I got them tears that I told you I was saving up. I got the water for you over here. I'm going to add that water to this here clay. You didn't know that I was the potter. So watch me get to molding you. Watch me get to shaping you. Watch me get to creating something brand new right there with you. You're going to be the same exact clay. But I get the same exact clay. Might walk up looking the same, might have that same outfit on, but the inside is completely different. You had a heart transformation. Understand that your mindset is different. Your conversation is different. You've been molded. You've been shaped, and all these things. I got you. Says I'm the potter. You are the clay. Don't you know what I'm capable of? When you know whose you belong to, when you know that you mine, and you know what? Guess what? All you have to do is accept responsibility for your decision making. That's what you decided to do. That's what you done. Accept that. I accept the consequences of my actions. Whatever I got to go through, I'm willing to go through it. I got tunnel vision. I'm excited. That's right. I own up to it. This is what it is. Guess that's what it is. She said, girl, you got me running on these people's job. I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Because, baby, we need to just break through. We need to see some people over there right now, they feeling less than. And we need them to know that they're more than enough. We got some people that woke up this morning, they're heavy-hearted, and we want them to know that they can take that weight up off of their chest. We got some people right now, their mind was cloudy, and we need to make sure they get clarity on this morning that even in your broken state, you are still more than enough. Even when you think that you're in shambles, you're more than enough. Even when you show up and that's all you got and you in pieces, baby, you are still more than enough, because what? He's the potter. You are the clay, and he can mold you right into what he needs you to be. It's not your job to try to prove nothing to nobody. So once you accept accountability for what it is that you've done, once you accept full responsibility for your decision making, and you lock in with him, the story don't end right there. I just want somebody to put that at the end. I just want, because I'm about to get out of here in a minute. I just want somebody real quick in my chat. TikTok, do me a favor. Send me some love on TikTok. Hit that share button. But in the chat for me real quick, just put, but that's not the end. On IG, send me some love real quick. Let me get a couple badges on IG. But do me a favor, put it in the chat. Not the end, baby. I want the same thing on Facebook, man. We're at 929 stars. Get us up to 1,000 over here. Double tap on that screen. And in the chat, that ain't the end. Just put, that's not the end. That's not the end. That's not going to be the end. See, some of y'all are holding on to something because you feel like you got to get your get back. You'll hold on to it. You allow it to make your heart bitter, to allow you to become extremely angry, extremely frustrated. You allow it to take up your mental space because you feel like, I want to get my get back, though. I want to retaliate. I want to get my vengeance on them. I want to do this and I want to do that. I can't just walk away just like that, because if I walk away just like that, then they're going to feel like they got one up on me. If I walk away just like that, it's going to be like they got over on me, and I can't. I want to get my turn. They got to catch a fade, coach. I don't know what you're talking about, but they deserve a fade. I'm trying to make somebody catch a fade real quick. Understand that, and you'll be real mad. You'll be real angry. But I want you to understand that you cannot allow that anger, that frustration, that aggravation, that annoyance to get to you to the point where it stifles your own growth, where it destroys your own mission, where it pulls you out of alignment because you're so blinded by your your anger. You're so blinded by your hurt. You're so blinded by your pain. You're so blinded by your betrayal and your letdown that you allow the enemy to deceive you and trick you up out of your assignment. You cannot afford to get tricked up out of your assignment. You got one job. That was me. I did that. I made that mistake. I did that. Accept full responsibility and get out of the way. And get, oh, wait a minute, and get out of the way because what? Because that ain't the end. You have to accept your responsibility, and then you got to get out of the way. Why you say get out of the way, coach? Because that's not the end. When you start walking in alignment with God, when you start following his leadership, understand what he says. He said, vengeance is mine. Understand that he said, vengeance is mine. You ain't got to repay them for nothing. All you got to do is follow my lead. All you got to do is get out of the way, because what I got for them is going to be for them. They're going to pay for that pain. They're going to pay you back for that pain. They're going to pay you back for every single thing that they've done to you. They're going to get that back. Understand that. They're going to get that back. Don't you worry about that. Your worry is not about what that, right? Yeah. You can never repay them the way that God going to repay them. You can never do to them what God is going to do. You can never handle them the way God is going to handle them. And that's the reason why when we say turn the other cheek, what we're saying is step on up out of the way, because when God get to swinging, you don't want to get caught up in the swing. When God get to laying, you don't want to be in that, because we already seen how he does it above and beyond. Think about Elijah. I tell y'all about this all the time. He has to show out when he make his appearance. When he come down, he coming down like a mother when you've been messing with her baby at the bus stop and she know about it. So when you see her come out the house right at 2:30 and she see her power walking up the sidewalk on her way to the bus stop because she about to trip all the toddlers on their way off the bus until she get to the right one, that's how he coming. I'm just saying, because I know you ain't talking about my baby. I know that ain't the baby that you're talking about. I know they hit who? They did what to who? Hold on, because mama gonna be up there when you get there at 2:30. 2:30 when that bus stop and you see them and they got them gym shorts and that t-shirt on and them slides, them Nike slides, and they sock pulled all the way up. And okay, which one? Point them out. Who said what to you? What had happened? Hold on, come here. What had happened? Yeah, that's how he coming about you. So you ain't gotta worry about it. That's how he's coming about you. He's coming just like how a mother will come about their child, just like how a father will come about their child. That's how he's coming. He's like, you just need to step out of the way. When I get there, I'm going to do what you can't do. Understand that I'm going to handle the things that you cannot handle. By the time I get finished dealing with them, oh, baby, understand that their chest going to hurt. Yeah, they check down. Yeah. It's going to be some people in your life, they're going to be wishing that they treated you better. It's going to be some people in your life in this season, if you get out of the way and get focused, they're going to be wishing, hoping, and praying that they would have treated you better. I know somebody just spent around in their office chair. Ooh, baby, trying to hide the fact that you on this doggone live. You supposed to be looking at that computer screen. You got earbuds in. You just spin around in that office chair. Somebody running up and down their hallway. Ooh, baby, driving in your car. You want to pull over so bad. What you say, baby? It's going to be some folks in your life that's going to wish that they had treated you better. Oh, you're going to wish that you had treated me better. That's my new response to folks right there. Baby, you know what? I will not. I'm not yelling with you. I'm not screaming with you. I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm not going outside of my way to tennis, no conversations with nobody. Just know when I walk away, my new response is, you're going to wish that you treated, you're going to wish that you treated me better. Once you see, you're gonna wish that you treated me better. Well, see, everybody think that you're easy to replace until they get out there and find out that you're not easy to replace. And then all of a sudden, then they want to come running back. No. You have to keep that same energy. Understand? You have to keep that same energy. Once you pick a side, you're going to have to stay over there. Ain't no return policies over here. You did what you did. You made the decision that you made. that was best for you. Yeah, you didn't care about how it was going to hurt me. You didn't care about how it was going to destroy my heart. You didn't care about how it was going to leave me broken. You didn't care about the years that I had invested. You decided to do what was best for you. And now I'm going to do what's best for me because I owe that to myself. See, people don't always do what's best for them. And you owe it to yourself to always do what? Do the exact same. Baby, I owe it to myself to do what's best for me. That's it. That's all. I'm no longer putting other folk above me. I'm no longer building my life around other folk. I'm no longer going outside of my way to prioritize other folk. Hello, somebody, I can't be a good nothing to nobody until I'm a good me to me. I got to deal with me first. I got to love me first. I got to pour into me first, baby. I want you to understand that it's going to be some folk that, yeah, I want you to understand you're going to be wishing that you treated me better. You're going to, yeah, and that's not me being mean. That's not me being mean. That's not me going outside of my way to try to gain your attention. That's not me going outside of my way trying to do things spitefully to, you know what I'm saying, to hurt you in no type of way. But what's going to bother you is when you start to see that you didn't stop anything. What's going to bother you is when you're going to see how much I've grown, how much I've evolved, how much I'm having even without you. Yeah, that's what's going to bother you the most right there, because you don't understand that be some folks' problem. They be hurt when they see you did it without them. Ooh. Oh, this morning is just about being an individual, loving yourself. Yeah, you mad that I did it without you. Yeah, come on. You mad? Wait, hold on. You said that you couldn't love me. You said you didn't love me. You said this wasn't the relationship with you. She said, yeah. Come on, Takesha. Appreciate those thoughts. But you said, yeah, you mad now that I did it without you. You mad now because I did it without you. If them folks ask you what your problem is about with me, if them folks ask you what your beef is about me, when them folks ask you what is it that person did to you, what you gonna tell them? You have to be real now. You have to be honest, because those that know, they're gonna say, what? I'm mad that they done it without me. I'm mad that they out here living the dream without me. I'm mad that we done separated and they doing the same thing that we was doing, but they doing it so much better even without me. Why? If you was doing all the work, if you was bringing all the people, if you was making everything happen, how is it that they're able to do it and do it better without you? How is it? Yeah, because the truth is going to be in the fruit, right? The truth is going to be in the fruit. Understand that. So when you strolling the pages and you seeing the functions and you seeing how God is moving, you trying to figure out within yourself, wait a minute, when y'all were together, this is what it looked like. Now that y'all separated, yours look like this and this person look like that. Now wait a minute, what you were saying and what we seeing just ain't adding up. What you were saying that you was bringing to the table, what you was providing, how you was this and this versus this person, it ain't looking like the same. Wait a minute, the fruit ain't fruiting over there. That's when I tell you, you ain't got to go outside your way to try to expose nobody. You ain't got to go outside your way to hurt nobody. You ain't got to go outside your way to speak negatively about nobody. People that are paying attention are going to pay attention, and they're going to see for themselves. They're going to look at it and say, I see what you're saying, but I also see the fruit. I see what you're saying, but I'm looking at everything right here. See, you can fool some people, but you can't fool everybody. Yeah, you can fool some people, but you just can't fool everybody. Because some folk won't, that's right, Rob. Some people gonna say, make it make sense. Make that make sense. Wait a minute now, hold on. Make that make sense. There's something about that ain't sounding too right. Make that make sense. You ain't never, ever. You ain't never, ever gotta worry about vengeance. You ain't never gotta worry about getting your lick back. You ain't never gotta worry about getting on a person's negative level. All you gotta know is who you are and whose you are. Knowing whose you are is knowing that there's no limitations when you're connected to him, that he can provide for you supernaturally. Knowing who you are, knowing what it is that you bring to the table, what type of blessing that you are to people's lives, understanding the prioritizing of yourself, knowing that no matter the situation that I'm in, it may look broken to other people. It may look like it's in shambles to other people. Other people might be in your ear and surrounding you and saying all these different things, right? That's the view that they're supposed to have, sweets. That's how they're supposed to see it. They're supposed supposed to see it as a mess. I just want to be real. It's supposed to look like that to them. You think God intentionally makes it look like it's a mess to them. He wants it to look like, because he don't want them to be apart. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work good, because I don't need you connected to her. I don't need you connected to him. It's supposed to look like that to them because it ain't their business. Why would you show the enemy where your valuables are? You want somebody, come on, friends, say, God, come on, can we be real? Why would you show the enemy where your goods are? Why? Make that make sense. You want people to see the beauty in everything. You want them to see where your most valuable possessions are. You want the enemy to see where you done locked up, stored away, all of these things. Why would you want them to see that? Why? Why would you want to put that on display, love? Why? Come on, let's be real. So it's supposed to look like it's a complete mess to them. It's supposed to look like it's in shambles to them. That's what it's supposed to look like to them, because they really ain't got no business looking at it. You wouldn't know what my life looked like if you wasn't over here looking at my life. You wouldn't know what I was going through if you wasn't reaching out to folks, if you wasn't stalking my page, if you wasn't going outside of your way to see what? To see if I was failing, to see if I was sad, to see if I was depressed, to see if I was stressed out. You looking on my page looking for me to be miserable. You looking on my page trying to see if I'm down bad. You came over here looking for that, and that's exactly what you found. You found that because that's what you was looking for. But the truth of the matter is, it can look like that all on the outside, all it won't. But guess what? In the inside, baby, I got so much joy. I got so much peace. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that everything is that you look like falling apart to you, that is actually falling in place. That everything that is mine is coming to me. That everything that you see falling apart is supposed to be falling apart, because he says, I'm going to supply all of your needs. And if it fell apart, then it wasn't something that I needed. I'm going through a transition. I'm going through a transformation. I'm going through a breakthrough. And anytime that you're going through a transition, that you're going through a breakthrough, it gets what? It gets ugly. Healing is not pretty. Yeah. Healing is not pretty. Did you not hear what I said to you this morning? I said when you show up and you show up in pieces, you have to acknowledge the fact that he is the potter and you are the clay. So when you hand him you, when you hand him you and you're in pieces of brokenness, as everybody, oh, they so broken, they so down bad, because you know they all watching your life. And here you are handing him these broken pieces. Give it to me, baby. There you go. He take them tears that he got stored up for you, and he wet up that clay. And when you wet up that clay, what they see is being all broken, that's being all in shambles. All it is that what? He's just mushing it together. He's just mushing it, molding the clay. You know, when you take the clay, squeeze it through your fingers, take the clay, flatten it out. You have to work the clay to get it loosened up. So yeah, you saw it when he was molding. You saw when he was reshaping. You saw when he was mixing it, putting it up. Yeah, that's what you saw. But keep watching. Put it in the chat real quick. But keep watching, baby. What? Because this is not the end. Keep watching. Keep watching, because this is not the end. Keep watching. Yeah, you think I'm in shambles? Keep watching. You think that I can't come back from this? Keep watching. You think that this is the end of me? Keep watching. You thought that I was sliding down walls? Keep watching. All you got to do is keep watching, because this right here, this is not the end. Understand that. It's going to be some folks out here whose chest going to hurt. Your chest is going to get extremely heavy once you see that you didn't stop nothing. Your chest is going to get extremely heavy when you start to see that I did it without you. Your chest going to get extremely heavy, and you're going to get to wishing that you would have treated me a whole lot better when you see the way that I'm growing and flowing and coasting all through life, living my very best life, then created the very best version of myself. Oh, keep watching. Just keep watching. Might look like a mess now, but keep watching. Might look like I'm in shambles right now. Keep watching. Might look like I'm down bad, but keep watching. Might look like I can't come back from this, but keep watching. This is not the end. Yeah, you seen me. Oh, come on. You saw, you saw me when I was in a process. You didn't see the finished product. You haven't seen the finished product. You're judging the process. You haven't seen the finished product. Jeremiah 18:1-6, God molds your life. Come on, I tried to tell him, I'm just out here. Yeah, come on, double tap on that screen for me real quick. Baby, just keep watching. And I want you to understand, for those of you, you may feel like you're in the toughest time of your life right now. now. You may feel like everything is coming against you left and right. You might feel like you're at the very bottom right now, but I want you to hold your faith. I want you to be still and know that God is still in control of all. I want you to know that you cannot afford to throw away your mission. You can't throw in the towel. You owe this right here to yourself. It's some folk out there who's going to be walking in just a couple of months with a heavy chest when they see how you came back from this thing. But the only way that you're going to come back from it is if you pay attention to whose you are. Understand that whose you are. I know who I am. Now I got to focus on whose I am. Double tap on my screen, baby, because this is not finished. Do you hear me? I know it hurt. I do. And it's hard when you love people. But this is not the end. And I know you want it to work. You didn't want it to end the way that it's ending. And you feel like your heart is in a million different pieces. I feel you. But it's not over for you. This is not the end for you. You might be crying right now, but baby, you're going to have laughter. You're going to have laughter. You're going to have joy. You're going to have peace that surpasses all understanding of folk in just a little while. If you just keep holding on, do not allow the enemy to trick you into thinking that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy, that you cannot come back from what it is that you're facing right now in your life. Do not start contemplating things of taking yourself out and thinking that you don't add any value to this life, that you're not important to this life. You are more than enough. You're more than enough. That's his job to deceive you. That's his job to make you think that you're worthless. His job is to make you think low of yourself. But baby, you can come back from this. This is not the end for you. I want you to double tap. If you don't see the person you do brunch with, you do lunch with, that friend that you love more than anything else, and you just want them to know this morning that they are more than enough, tap them into the comment section. Bring them into the live real quick. Understand that. Just bring them in the live. Hit that share button, baby. I brought you here. I tapped you in, sis, because I want you to know, because I heard the message for me, but I want everybody that's attached to me, I want them to win too. Everybody that's connected to me, I want to see them win as well. Everybody that's under the sound of my voice, I want to see them win as well. You are more than enough. You are more than enough. Understand, life is hard. It is. Life be lifing out here, but you can do it. You can do it. Stay focused. Keep pushing forward. Do not allow the enemy to trick you up out of your spot. Don't let it. You are more than enough. You are more than capable. Your time is coming. And to be honest with you, is sometimes we go through the most. We go through the biggest heartache. We go through the biggest pain. We go through the biggest betrayal. We go through the biggest letdown. We go through that right before our breakthrough. Right before our breakthrough, that's when we start experiencing that. Right before we about to get that win, that's when we start experiencing that. Right when everything start to feel like it's falling apart and things going wild in your life, that right there is when he's saying, oh, I'm just molding you. I'm just shaping you. I'm just getting you prepared for the next door that I'm about to open in your life. I'm just getting you prepared for the thing that I'm about to do in your life, the thing that you didn't even know that I was about to do, the opportunity that you didn't even know that I was going to bring to your life. Oh, baby, it looked like that to them because they ain't got no business looking. I need you to just trust me. I just need you to trust me. I got you. I just need you to trust me. I got you. For everybody that just not came into the live, if your friend tagged you in, your friend tagged you in because they want you to know that you are more than enough. that you are more than enough, that you're more than capable. Your friend tagged you into the comment because they wanted you to know that you were loved. They wanted you to know that you were beautiful. They wanted you to know that you were beautifully made. They wanted you to know that you was deserving. They wanted you to know that you were supposed to be here in this moment, in this hour, experiencing this day. They tagged you in because they love you. So if you woke up this morning and you felt like you weren't loved, you felt like you didn't have anybody, somebody tagged your name in this live because they wanted you to know that you are loved, that you are thought about on this morning, and that they are praying for you even in your absence, that they are standing in line for you even in your absence, that you crossed their mind even in your absence, because the enemy would trick you into thinking that you by yourself. That's right, friend. Friend just typed her friend name in. She like, I'm just gonna put you in. I know that's right. That's it. You got this. Keep pushing forward. You got this. Every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because it's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else this morning. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this morning. It is your favorite online motivational and inspirational speaker. It's your girl, Street Poet. That's right, baby. She said, I love me. Exactly. Speak that over your life. You're supposed to. Double tap on your screen. But if you got your motivation, if you got your inspiration, if you got your confirmation on this live video on this morning, do me a favor and send me some love. TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. If I came in and I blessed your soul this morning with that word, go ahead and send me some love. Thank you so much, man. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Danielle. New Moon, I appreciate you. Thank you, Bree. Love, appreciate those flowers. Double tap on that screen. If I touched your soul this morning, if I blessed you this morning, if I gave you a new perspective, a new way of looking at things on this morning, if you say, Coach, you know what, that was me right there. Yeah, because sometimes I feel that way. Sometimes I look at my life and I just have that negative undertone. I think that it's in shambles. But now you're absolutely right. I'm going to look at this thing. When I feel that way, I know that I'm just being molded. I'm just being shaped. Thank you. Is it Sonny Wilson? Appreciate that cash out. Now from now on, when I look at my life and I'm going through things, I know that I'm just being molded. I know that I'm just being shaped. I got a brand new perspective, a brand new outlook on things real quick. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about. That's what it's all about. Thank you so much, Queen B. Appreciate y'all so much. Good morning, Romeo. Appreciate those flowers. Miss Brown, thank you so much. Neat, good morning to you. Thank you so much, man. Saturday, August the 17th. Saturday, August the 17th, I'm on my way to Nashville, Tennessee. So if you in Memphis, Tennessee, if you in Atlanta, Georgia, or any around those areas where it's a 4.5, 5-hour ride, hop in a car, carpool, do whatever you got to do. But meet me in Nashville, Tennessee. Where you get your tickets from? Eventbrite. Get in the room tour Nashville. Get in the room tour Nashville. Go to get in the room tour Nashville on Eventbrite. Grab your ticket right now today. When I say this is not another empowerment event. Thank you, Spiritual G, for that cash out. This is an experience. Get in the room. Nashville, we're going to do something that we ain't done in none of these other. It's just different. It's different. Honestly, I was going to cancel Nashville because it took so long for us to actually find a building. And I wasn't sure if we were going to give people enough time to actually grab tickets, because every other tour date I had the building prepared at least 2 months ahead of time, and tickets was already selling. For some reason, Nashville was just selling real slow. People coming in, 1 ticket, 2 ticket, 3 ticket. And then so I started to think, should I go ahead and cancel this? Because maybe they don't have enough time. Maybe school is coming back. They don't have, the funds to be able to get the hotels to come out or get the transportation to come out. And then in my mind, I said, nah, I'm going to be there for the ones that's there. Nashville, Tennessee, I'm on my way out there. It might be us, me and you, me and the 2 of you. But I'm coming to Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee, August the 17th. All surrounding areas, get in the room, man. We're going to be out there. I know it's last minute on this one, but I'm coming. I'm still going to be there. I'm coming anyway. Thank you, Ms. Wright. Appreciate the cash app. I'm coming anyway, friend. I'm gonna be out there anyway. Cowboy boots on and all. I'm coming anyway. I'm gonna be at the Impact Church. I'm gonna be speaking at the Impact Church in Nashville, Tennessee, and that's gonna be Saturday, August the 17th. Y'all can meet me out there. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be out there. I'm coming. I'm gonna be out there. So I love me some you, man. Detroit, I already done been out there now. Now y'all want me to come back to the D? Y'all want me to come back to the D? That's what y'all want to do? Man, listen, Detroit, Texas, and New York. Boy, y'all have me out there all year. Y'all, boy, I'm telling you what, y'all have me out there all year. Do you hear me? Them 3 areas right there, boy, I be out there all the time. But they'll still say, come back. Come back. I love it too, man. I love me some y'all, man. One thing's for sure, 2 things for certain is y'all don't get enough of the word. Y'all don't get enough of the word. Y'all be too ready for me to get out there. So yes, August the 17th, I'm gonna be in Nashville, Tennessee. After I leave Nashville, I'm going to Longview, Texas. I'm gonna be in Longview, Texas. That's gonna be September the 7th, and then September the 28th, I'm going to be in Dallas, Texas. I'm on the way, and then October the 26th. I'm going to be in the Bronx, New York. That's going to be October the 26th. I had to say Texas and New York for the last, man, because I'm telling you that's where y'all show out. The word said, y'all be, man, listen, I don't even know what type. I'm going to have to get a hotel conference room for y'all in New York. Y'all do it every time. So, yes, I'm going to be out there in the Bronx, New York, and that's going to be October the 26th. And I'm going to be in Dallas, Texas. That's going to be September the 28th. Longview, Texas is going to be September 7th. I love me some you guys, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Thank y'all so much for the love and the support.